Today, we've got some Sonic news. And no, I'm not late this time, okay? I got an interesting update from Roger Craig Smith and more info on all of the details of him coming back and what really happened between him and SEGA. Plus, we got a brand new interview with Sonic Team's Takashi Iizuka on Colors Ultimate, the Origins Collection, and the 2022 game allegedly titled Sonic Rangers. He even talks a bit about other Sonic remasters as well. So a big shout out to Dreadnoughts and GX who initially broke these two stories. And before we get into all the epic Sonic news, guys, we are so close to 100K. So drop a thumbs up and double check your subs so we can get that check mark soon, baby. The Sonic Show is the #1 supreme source of all Sonic news. So if you're not subbed and belled, you will lack the most epic Sonic news from your already meaningless life. So let's just get into it. If you're somehow not aware, Roger Craig Smith is the now current voice for Sonic and has had the longest duration for the role with over a decade under his belt. Party rock is in the house tonight. And he was presumably going to be the voice actor for future entries until randomly, one night a few months ago, tragedy struck. Roger tweeted out that he was no longer going to be the voice for Sonic in the games. And you might know this, and this is what makes it weird, but a few months later, a day or two before Sonic Central, he tweeted that he would actually remain as Sonic in the games. Since then, I haven't seen him talk about what happened at all online. This is actually the first we're hearing about anything since they picked him back up. And personally, I'm really interested in the details of this, as this is the first time I've heard of any company taking a literal U-turn in voice acting cast. And everyone has their theories about what happened to Roger, and I can quickly debunk most of them. Such as a theory that they told him he wouldn't be in Prime, and he personally took it as being totally out. Since he specifically wrote about voicing Sonic in the games, this leads me to think that SEGA is the one who course corrected. And to publicly put out a statement like Roger did wouldn't be over something like confusion or weird wording, especially when he likely has an agent and a small team of his own. I really think SEGA was going to go in one direction, and due to multiple factors such as the support Roger was getting and a potential lack in the right talent that fits all of their criteria. No matter the case, they decided it would just be better to bring Roger back. And if it was money he was asking more of, I'm certain they were able to make a deal that would make him happy. The money with all these revenue streams, investors, and other things is so extreme, you can't even comprehend it with your inferior, weak human brain. This all still lines up with my previous thoughts on SEGA and Roger. There was a clip I put in the last video I made on the topic at the time, where Roger hinted on this podcast he appeared on, that quote,
"And who knows, stranger things have happened in the world, it's like I have no idea what SEGA wants to do or what they're gonna do, but things change sometimes, but we'll see."
Now, there's this wild rumor going around that Roger is only back for this one last time, despite his tweet hinting at future titles. The rumor actually originates from Monkey Ball's voice actor, Brian Matt-Uhl. Did I say that right? And before we get into Roger's response, I want to show a couple clips from that Q&A where he talks about the one last job thing, because around 46 minutes in, he starts talking about Roger as Sonic, and I'm going to give you a warning. The way he talks is not very direct. So this could also be the community misinterpreting this, but I'm going to let you decide for yourselves.
There, Sonic were leaked. Yeah, this was interesting. I was in touch with the main narrator for Sonic. He's been a narrator for many, many years. A really nice American gentleman. And also for Mario. And apologies. So talking with those narrators, I'm very, very happy that our Sonic narrator has come back. He was going to go into retirement. He came out to do one last job. And also, it's great. And wow, so this is something that SEGA is going to build up and build up and build up. So no, this is not an end. And if I'm wrong for saying it or going to get spanked for saying it, so be it. No, think of this as the beginning again, okay?
Please consider the following.
No more Super Monkey Ball confirmed. You know what? Hold on. Let me just find it on. There are more games. Okay. Oh, hold on. Are we going to get cut off now? Does Sega have the power? No. Sorry. Yes, there are more games.
And while I was initially quick to blow all this off as BS, which I still think it is, after hearing the clip, I understand why people would come to that conclusion. Regardless, this all feels like a bad game of telephone. It's not entirely clear why the Monkey Ball voice actor said what he said. He was talking in this weird half-cryptic way, where he would be overall very candid but leave out a few specific details. As he even says the main narrator, so it's possible he's not even talking about Sonic. But that opens the question of who he's talking about, which he does make it sound like Roger, so I don't really know what he's trying to say here. Regardless, Roger responded by putting out 2 tweets replying to these, and I'm gonna be honest, the first one kind of scared me. So someone asked if this rumor was true that came from a friend on Discord, and in response Roger said, anything involving my career projects of which I'm involved will always be disseminated by me through my social media accounts or during an interview featuring me, not news sites or your #1 source for fandom gossip misinformation pages. And at this time, as the #1 source of all Sonic news, I was sweating rapidly, just absolutely drenched. My mind was rushing. Am I the tumor? Like I haven't reported anything on Roger in a long time, but maybe he doesn't like Funny Raccoon Man. But to my relief, it wasn't about me. It was about Sonic Stadium. As of writing this, they haven't responded, but one thing I want to say in their defense is their article clearly begins with rumor, something most legit news outlets don't even have the courtesy to do. So I think when there is a story, it's fair that the community is going to report on it, and I don't know how you can make it more clear that it's a rumor. Also, micro update, Stadium responded and they said they added new information and deleted their original tweet. Round of applause for our respectful kings. I'm glad they didn't take down the article, but rather add an additional update, as the fact that there is a claim at all is news. Whether or not the claim is true or not, the article will reflect. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes. Let's get into what most of you are the most excited about. And if you're not excited, dumb. I'm just gonna say you're dumb. Since Sonic Central's Project 2022 reveal, the community hasn't had almost any public communication or interview about these future Sonic projects. So when Takashi Iizuka did an exclusive interview at the Sonic Stadium, we got a lot of new info. I'll start reading the important bits in a second, but this first part totally explains why they're doing Colors Ultimate and Origins. Plus, good news for anyone wanting a different Sonic game remastered.
With the huge success of the movie last year, we have an opportunity to get more people interested in Sonic who didn't know him before. That opportunity was the reason why we planned for Sonic Colors Ultimate and Sonic Origins to present some legacy content to this new audience. While we haven't locked down all our plans yet, there are so many great Sonic games from the past 30 years that can't be played on modern hardware. So we would love to explore bringing more of those legacy titles out to entertain a new audience.
I know you probably can't say much about the just announced 2022 Sonic game, but can you share anything about the general creative direction or process, or any overall goals that you want to tackle with this new game? What kind of fan feedback from past games, for example, stuck with you, something you might want to address? Any hints you can give us about the glyph in the trailer?
Ever since Sonic Forces released, fans have been worried that there has not been an announcement about the next Sonic Team title. So, in the recent Sonic Central, we wanted to let the fans know not to worry because the team is working on a title for 2022. Since this title is still mid-development, there is nothing I can speak to, but I did want to say that the development team has been spending their time to do something new and challenging. Through a lot of trial and error, the team is looking to present to everyone a new Sonic game, and I hope your warm support for their work can motivate them to really deliver against that challenge.
Now, this specific mention of there being a lot of trial and error worries me. Sonic Team is dealing with some technical issues. It's well known they are very bad at adapting to new hardware. So, with this being the first game in this crazy powerful generation, they might just have a worrying amount of issues. Like he said, we are mid-development, so it's likely a lot further than the demo the verified leaks playtested in the beginning of the year. Most people who playtested the demo said it was rough, but I'm excited for the project overall, and I'm mostly just curious how it plays in the overall tone. But back to the interview. The Sonic series had its fair share of landmark anniversary games. Sonic Adventure 2 marked Sonic's 10th anniversary, and Generations was the 20th. Are you formally treating the new 2022 title as Sonic's 30th anniversary game? And if so, will that anniversary element form a basis of the game's approach in a similar way to Generations? Or will it just be its own standalone thing?
The new title in development is progressing towards a 2022 release, so I can't really call it an anniversary title. However, Sonic Adventure laid the foundation for 20 years of Sonic titles after its release. So in the same way, I really hope that this new title releasing in 2022 lays the foundation for the following future Sonic titles. That is the idea behind the challenge for the team.
And one thing I want to add is that he sounds really confident they'll hit this 2022 release date, and by the sound of it, maybe even early to mid. I get to that conclusion because he makes it sound like they wanted to get it out 2021, but it just couldn't be done. So I know a lot of people are worried it will get delayed again until 2023, and surely nobody can tell what obstacles the future brings. But for now, they seem fairly confident. And there's nothing more I love than a confident man. And what he says next truly gives me a reminder of how blessed we are to have this drought just completely obliterated. Finally, is there anything special you'd like to say to the fans as we approach Sonic the Hedgehog's 30th anniversary?
Thank you everyone for helping us grow the Sonic brand for the past 30 years. I really appreciate all the support our fans have given us. Our success is because of them. I fondly remember getting to interact with so many fans in person at all the events I attended. Due to the global picnic, I haven't had a chance to meet everyone in person for quite some time, but am hopeful that we will be able to share some time with everyone again in the near future. We have 3 titles releasing from here until 2022, as well as the Sonic movie sequel, and a brand new animated series coming to Netflix. So there should be a lot of great content for everyone to enjoy until then. Thank you for all the support up until now, and we are looking forward to delivering more great content to everyone moving forward.
And these next 2 years are certainly going to be wild. And if Prime is a success, we will likely see multiple seasons of it, which will make any drought past 2022 scarce.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Scarce here.
You know, until late 2023 or 2024, if there's nothing else along. But they seem like they've got a solid plan for now. And before we get to the next part, I just want to bring up, guys, the Sonic Show is going to be doing an over 10-hour-long Sonic X marathon. I still don't have a date, guys. I'm trying to get to 100K first, so drop a sub and also drop a follow on the Twitch in the description, you know? You don't want to miss it. It's over 10 hours long. If you can't drop in for at least one episode, what are you doing? Update! That's right, I've got a huge update to the Sonic Origins collection. So there isn't a ton of work to do here, and they actually want to beat the Sonic Movie 2's release date, meaning this is coming soon. Iizuka confirmed in a separate interview with Famitsu, and he said, this is the same year the upcoming Sonic sequel is set to launch, but Sonic Origins will be with us first, which means we will certainly get this before April 2022, which is great news. And you know SEGA will do anything to not miss these important dates, regardless if it affects quality. But with that in mind, it'll be hard to mess up porting these 4 classic games, with the only announced editions being widescreen. But again, maybe we'll see more features like Rewind in the coming months.
It's rewind time.
Especially when the Genesis Mini and the collection on Steam both have it. It's actually necessary they have a rewind function, because all the kids who just saw Sonic Movie 2 and want to play a Sonic game will get frustrated and quit after they continuously and would rather go be a sussy imposter in a manga. However, while the babies are squirming to Among Us on Mom's iPad, you and I will be gaming to these classic Sonic games. Alright, that's the update. Update over. And I know I always jokingly say,
Sonic Show is the #1 source for all Sonic news.
but I've noticed that now that we're growing a lot, I look really egotistical. Because some people actually do see us as the #1 source of Sonic news and don't get the joke, as Raccoon Gang does go strong. So basically what I'm saying is, we might have to take this meme out in the back and give her the old 1-2. But until then, triple check your subs and bells and like if you like. The Sonic Show is the #1 source of all Sonic news in the galaxy, baby. Sonic Rangers, Prime, Colors Ultimate, Origins, and even more. This is going to be a huge few years, so don't miss out. And finally, you made it this far. I can't spill too many secrets, but secret album soon. I'll end with a teaser. Appreciate you making it here. I love ya. See ya.
Don't touch it!